Hey guys, this is Matt from Tackle.com. Today I'm going to talk to you guys a little about tackle storage. Now, anybody that knows me, anybody that's seen my boat on the lake, they know that I fish hard and I am a walking mess. I'll get up in 2 foot of water and jam down a tree line. I got tree branches hanging over here. I got fishing line from when I'm retying. I got algae everywhere in my boat, swim baits all over the deck. That's just my style. I like to fish hard. I like to attack the lake and then deal with the whole cleanup thing later on. This is a tool. I'm going to use it. I'm going to hammer away and try to catch fish. That's just my style. But over and over and over, I get so frustrated with looking into my tackle boxes, looking into my storage hatches, seeing just a mess, a walking destruction right there. So what I had to do is I had to reevaluate the situation, try to figure out what's the best system for me to store my gear without having a cluttered boat, having something where I know exactly where everything's at. So what I did was I kind of looked online, looked at all these videos. I saw a lot of cool ideas. I saw some stuff that's just wacky, and I thought was the most ridiculous thing in the world. So what I did was I came up with a solution for myself. I came up with buying these little stowaway tackle boxes. It's actually been a really, really good thing. I actually set myself up with, you know, the main stuff that I'll have in the boat. The main thing you're going to use. You're going to fish and drop shot whether you like it or not. Texas rigging, Carolina rigging, flipping, and then like jig heads. Those are your main boxes you're going to see, you know, time and time again on the water. So what I did was, it's always been a problem having hooks in one box, weights in another, and all of a sudden you have your box rattle around, hooks slip underneath the plastic, they go over the top. It creates a big, big problem. So what I found was, by getting those double-sided stowaway boxes, like you have here, or here, or even like here, these boxes allow me to put my hooks on one side, weights on another, with these lids right here, these latches. Very, very secure. These aren't going to break. Your hooks aren't going to go flying. What I'm able to do is put my hooks on one side, categorized by the hooks I use. Like in this case, it's actually a flipping hook box. I got some of my straight shank hooks with the shrink tube already pre-shrunk on it. I have some of my hooks without the shrink tube. I have some finesse wide gap hooks in here for, you know, drop shot flipping. And I even have some wide gap plus owners. When I go to the reverse side, what I'll often do is I'll have all my weights set up right here. I have my heavy punching weights going down the line, even down to my punch stops. Now, for instance, like say you have oversized packages, say you have jig heads, or say you have this, that, and the other, where space is a premium, you need to keep it. What I actually found was they make a wider Plano stowaway tackle box. And what you do, flip the lids, bingo, I got all of my jig heads all in one spot. I have stuff for darter heads, Alabama rig, shaky head, wacky jig head, darter heads, and like the standard darter heads. Keeps it all organized and all compact. Now, say you don't want to take certain baits out, like tungsten baits, out of the package. In this case, I actually have all my Kitech stuff all in line. I have my smaller darter head stuff. I even carry a separate pack in case I need to have like split rings or whatever, or snaps that I don't have a spot for. Now, the drop shot hook box, that's always a pain in the butt because you think to yourself, well, I only drop shot with 1 or 2 hooks. Why do I need a whole box for it? Well, one side of the box is nothing but my weights. Now, there's times where I use split shots. I'm not going to lie. I will put a split shot on in place of a drop shot weight. Say I'm fishing the dam or something. I don't want to lose all these drop shot weights. Then I'll go down the line with some of my heavier stuff. I even put some nail weights in here. The biggest thing that I find is when you're doing boxes and stuff, if you don't combine certain things, you're going to have 50 boxes. And you're going to have all this stuff sitting in your garage. You're not going to know what you need in the boat at all times. And you find your boat having like 30 boxes where you can't find anything. So what I found as a good system for me, let me actually take some stuff out real quick, is I'll go ahead and buy these totes, okay? Nothing more than a flambeau tote just like this. What I can do now is I don't have to take my baits out of the package anymore. I stack them just like this. And what I can do is, just like a catalog, I can flip through and go, okay, here's green pumpkin, red flake. Oh, I need something black. Let me go find the black baits. Bingo, penetration, just that fast. Now, it's not just because I memorized my bag or box. It's because everything's super in order. All I have to do is look at the label, pull it out. When I'm done with it, slip it back in there. Good to go, out of the way. You don't have all these plastic bags like this laying all over the boat. This is my food today, but whatever. So needless to say, tackle storage should be the top of your priority. Being that you have these totes, and you have the bait still in their packages just like this, you're free to move those out, put something else in there. That way you don't have a boat full of gear. You take out what you need that day, you fish exactly what you need that day, don't stray away from the pattern, and you're good to go. So it keeps it simple. When it comes to my swim bait boxes, I'm still a walking mess, you know what I mean? This is just one of my boxes. This is just kind of a random. I got some baits in here that I use a lot, some baits that I don't use. I'll have a series of baits, or a series of boxes. I'll categorize them by terrestrials, stuff like, you know, bugs, rats, that kind of stuff. Then I have my top water box as far as swim bait goes, where I'm throwing like MS slammers, any of my wake baits in there, buzz jets, whatever. Even though it's a crankbait in my opinion, but it still goes in my swim bait box. And I'll have my whole triple trout box just like that, full of nothing but triple trout. That way, if I'm on a bite and I go, the fish really want to eat this, boom, I'm into that box, tie my bait on, I'm in the water as fast as possible. That's the key. Being able to hammer down the bank flawlessly as fast as you can in the most efficient way you can. That's how you catch good fish. That's how you stay, you know, in the right mindset throughout the day. You don't get stuck going, oh man, I need this bait, but I can't find it. What do I do? That's how you do it. So I can't stress that enough. Store your gear the right way, organize your tackle, and you're good to go. As always, we thank you for your business and look forward to helping you guys become better anglers.